is Anna, aka Hoopalicious here, and this is video 10 of a 10 video series for beginners. Thank you for joining me for the whole thing if you made it this far. If you're just jumping in for a new trick, then welcome to you also. This move specifically goes off of the last one, so if you don't know how to do a horizontal weave or you missed the last video, then please go to the last one and check that one out first, because it's going to make this move a lot easier. So what we're learning today is I call it the leap, and it's basically just to jump through a it's to jump through a vertical weave. So that's the vertical weave. The leap looks like so. Super fun. A little further away so you can see the full entirety of it. Okay, so how this works is we want to get into our horizontal weave first, and then I want you to mark this position. So my thumb is down like that, my arm is in front of me, and then it's slightly crossing my body. So I'm kind of in this position, so it's in my right arm and it's slightly crossing my body. So that's the position I want to look for when I want to start my jump. So as you're doing your weave, you can just kind of mark that position, like, okay, there it is, oh, there it is, oh, there it is. And once you're comfortable with the timing of it, then we're going to do this little baby step together. So right when it comes here, you can imagine that it's moving in slow motion. It's going to come towards the opposite side of your body. So it's in my right arm, it's coming towards my left leg. And now here's what's a little counterintuitive is I'm going to twist my body towards the hoop and jump in right leg first. So even though it's closest to my left leg, I find that it works much better for most people to jump right leg first. Little hop. Now here was where it's going to be a little tricky for the walkthrough. Whatever you do, don't just go like this and then like that, okay? Because it's not, what we're doing here is we're building a pathway in the brain. So you're going to come here, jump in, do this different. So you're going to come here, right leg jumps in first, and now here, turn this way, you're going to rotate your hand underneath, so the thumb is on the underneath part of the hoop. Now when the hoop is in full motion, this is going to be far easier, but we're just walking it through to get the pathway in your brain first, right? So the thumb is what is going to push it off your body, combined with a punching motion with your arm and leaning forward with your upper body. So it looks like that. And then you come back into your horizontal weave. So again, we'll walk through it. This might be the better angle actually. So I'm going to jump through right here. My thumb comes to the inside, I lean forward, push out. So even though we're just walking it through, we want to get the right pathway, right? So you're going to rotate your thumb under, lean forward, punch out. When you're in full motion, once you get that kind of baby step a couple of times, try to do it without the stopping in between and all that. So when you're in full motion, the more you can punch your arm forward with your lean forward, the more you'll be able to keep that momentum of the hoop and come right back into your weave. So it looks like that. So I'm really punching my arm forward, 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 yeah. And if you want to make it fancy eventually, there's lots of ways to make it fancy, is you can follow the motion of the hoop with your arm, with your free arm. Whoop. Or you can just hold your hand here, whatever suits your dance style. So that's essentially it. Let's try it from the other hand. So I got it with my left hand now, for you lefties. But same thing, I'm going to mark this spot. As it comes to my right side, now I'm going to jump in left leg first, swing my thumb to the inside, lean forward, push forward. In full motion. Realize I never do the jump to the side. There we go. Got to give your left arm some love, you know. The punch forward is really what makes this move happen. Some variations that you can play with if you're already doing some isolations, which will come in a further video, is you can play with, I'll back up a little for this, you can play with after you do your jump in, coming to the center and isolating out. So again, that would be jumping in, coming to the center, and isolating out. Or even kind of jumping down as you come through. that one's super fun also. All right, now that I'm a little out of breath. Oh, so one last thing. So there's another move that you can jump in with this that's actually far easier, but the reason why I don't teach that one right off the bat is because it's so easy that you might not have the impetus to get to leap because it's a little bit harder, and that is from the horizontal, from the vertical weave, you would flatten the hoop out and jump in like that, which is a good way to switch planes. It's really great for that. But there's something about keeping the hoop on the vertical that is just super badass. So just so you know, if you find your hoop flattening out, that's also a cool move, but it's not this move. So you want to keep the hoop in the vertical plane, and your thumb, rotating your thumb to the inside of the hoop and punching forward is what's going to help that happen. All right, maybe I should do that from the back once or twice. Okay, so here we are from the back. Jumping forward. Forward, left arm. Woo. Obviously the left side needs some work. That's the leap, and those are our 10 videos. Thank you so much for joining me, and you can find out more about all the fun things I'm up to at hooprevolution.com. Have a hoopy day.